Uh, Good afternoon to all the students of 7th standard, and we are learning here the fifth lesson of our history. And yesterday we have studied about the Torna Fort, how Shivaji Maharaj he set up or established his power, or how he controlled the Torna Fort, how he owned this fort. This we have studied there. Now, today we will see the next one point of the same lesson here. So next point, that is the capture of Zawadi. It is the next point there, the capture of Zawadi. How Shivaji Maharaj, how he captured the Zawadi regions, because Zawadi's Moris of Zawadi, they opposed Shivaji Maharaj in his works to expand his empire or to set up his power there. So it was necessary for Shivaji Maharaj to teach lessons to the Moris of Zawadi. Chandarrao More of Zawadi in Satara district was a powerful Sardar in Adil Shahi's kingdom. That Chandarrao More, from the Satara district. Zawadi, it is in Satara district, and Chandarrao More, he was one of the most powerful Sardar from the Adil Shah's court. Mores of Zawadi, among the Chandarrao, from that family. In this family, Chandarrao More, he was one of the most powerful Sardar in the Adil Shahi's kingdom, or in the Adil Shah's court. He opposed the founding of the Swaraj, and he did not like that Shivaji should be established to set up his own kingdom or the empire as a Swaraj. So Chandarrao More, he opposed to establish or to set up the Swaraj in the Maharashtra. So he opposed the Shivaji's work there. He did not like that. So Chandarrao More, he opposed in the founding of the Swaraj there. Shivaji Maharaj attacked Zawadi, and Shivaji Maharaj, what he did that, to teach a lesson to the Mores of Zawadi, or to teach a lessons to the Chandarrao More, he attacked on Zawadi region or the area, and Zawadi was very difficult region. That this region was totally surrounded by the thick forest, and it is nobody has darings to be go against the Mores of Zawadi. Due to the thick forest, wild animals roam freely in the thick forest, and Morays of Zawdis, they roam like tiger head out in the forest regions of the Zawdi there. So then also Shivaji Maharaj did darings to go against the Morays of the Zawdi, and he attacked on the Zawdi and captured that regions in the year 1656. So he went against them and he attacked on the Morays of Zawadi, and he captured that region, Zawadi region, in the year 1656. He established his post there by capturing the Zawadi regions. Shivaji Maharaj established or set up his post in Zawadi region there, and then he also captured the Raigad by capturing the Satara region. By capturing the Zawadi region, Shivaji Maharaj captured the Raigad fort there, surround near that. So he captured the Raigad also there. He attained huge amount of wealth from the Zawadi, and when he attacked on the Zawadi, from the attack of Zawadi, he collected huge amount of wealth, or the money or the gold he collected from the Zawadi region and from the Raigad region. He attained the huge amount of wealth from the Zawadi. After this victory, his activities in the Konkan increased by capturing by a successful attack on the Zawadi there. Shivaji Maharaj's activities in the Konkan region or the area increased there, because nobody has darings to be go against the Morays of Zawadi. Then also Shivaji Maharaj, he went against them successfully. He went against them and he win. He defeated to them, and he collected a huge amount of wealth from them. So his activity enhanced, increased into the Konkan region areas there. He built the Pratapgarh fort in the Zawadi valley. That Pratapgarh fort, it is there, it is in the Zawadi valley region area. That in that valley, Pratapgarh fort, he built that. It was a difficult and one of the most strongest fort from the Shivaji Maharaj side, from his among his fort. That more than 300 forts were there under his control. So among that, Pratapgarh Fort is also one of the important fort there. So he built a strong Pratapgarh Fort in the Zawli regions to enhance, to increase his activities and to be control on surrounding area. Shivaji Maharaj built a Pratapgarh Fort into the Zawli valley. In this way, the conquest of Zawli increased his strength in all respect. Then, so in this way, the conquest of the Zawli, the war of Zawli, the campaign of Zawli increased the Shivaji Maharaj activity, increased the Shivaji Maharaj power from the all side, that from the all the respect. He increased his strength. After this, Shivaji Maharaj captured Kalyan and Bhivandi. So after this incident, Shivaji Maharaj, what he did, that he means turn his attentions toward the Kalyan and Bhivandi region or the area side there. Shivaji Maharaj, he turned his attentions by capturing the Zawli. He turned his attentions toward the Kalyan and Bhivandi from the Konkan coast. Kalyan and Bhivandi, these regions are there into the coastal area side there, Konkan coastal area there. There he turned his attentions Portuguese and the British powers on the western coast. And here in this region or the area, that Portuguese and the British power, they were also there in the western coastal region area. So Maharashtra Konkan side, it is a western side there. So in this region or the area, that Britishers were there, Portuguese powers also were there. They were there. These were the sea powers were there in the western coastal side of the Maharashtra. Shivaji Maharaj realized that in order to fight these powers, it was necessary to have a strong naval forces there. So Shivaji Maharaj also, he realized that in order to be fine, in order to fight against these powers, it was necessary to be have a stronger naval force. Unless and until we should not have the naval forces, navy, army, till at the time we should not fight against these powers. To fight against this power, he realized the importance of the navy there, and therefore he concentrated to on building a navy army there. So Shivaji Maharaj, he turned his attentions to set up to build the navy army there by keeping the foresights, great foresight there to fight against these powers. So next point, that is the defeat of Afzal Khan. Okay. So next point, that is the defeat of Afzal Khan. Afzal Khan also one of the strongest Sardar in the Adil Shahi's court, and nobody has darings to go against the Afzal Khan. He was one of the mightiest, powerful Sardar there. So this Sardar took challenge, or he uh, challenged Shivaji Maharaj, or he took an oath to be go against, to fight against Shivaji Maharaj, or to capture him dead or alive. So Shivaji Maharaj had started capturing the forts in the Jahangir, in his Jahangir and surrounding area in the Adil Shahi's territory there. So Shivaji Maharaj, what he did, that he started to capture the forts, that what within his Jahangir, what are the within his Jahangir, Pune, Supe, Indapur and Chakar Pargana there. So within this area, what are the forts were there? That fort Shivaji Maharaj start to be captured, so one by one he start to be capture that within his Jahangir or the areas, that the forts Shivaji Maharaj start to be captured thus. By capturing, his power of the strength start to be increased there. He had crushed the oppositions of the Moreys of Zawdi, one of the most mightiest Sardar in the Adil Shah's court. To them, Shivaji Maharaj defeated in a battlefield there. So he crushed the revolt or opposition of the, successfully he crushed the uh, opposition of the Zawdis there, or the Moreys of Zawdi. The work of the founding Swaraj had gathered momentum on the Konkan coast. So in this way, the work of the Swaraj had gathered the momentum. In this way, the Shivaji Maharaj works to be increase his power of the Swaraj, that works captures or gather the accelerated or got the one momentum, that and it start to work according to this. All these matters were a challenge to the Adil Shah. So all the Shivaji's increasing activities were challenge to the Adil Shahis, or to the Adil Shah's power, that Shivaji Maharaj was giving indirectly, he was giving challenge to the Adil Shahis kingdom. That at that time Badi Sahiba was looking after the administration of Adil Shahi, and on behalf of Adil Shah, Badi Sahiba, his wife, she looked after the matter in the south side, or in the southern Maharashtra, that southern India's matter. She looked after that. Badi Sahiba, she was looking after the administration of Adil Shah is there. So Badi Sahiba, she sent Afzal Khan, a powerful and experienced Adil Shahi generals, to curb Shivaji Maharaj. So what the Badi Sahiba did, that she called the meetings of all the Sardars, and she proposed this challenge in the meeting in the court of Adil Shah there, and there Afzal Khan, he came forward and he accepted this challenge to curb, to control the Shivaji Maharaj, or to bring Shivaji dead or alive in Adil Shah's court. That each and everyone, they were thinking, they were discussing that Al Shah, Miss Afzal Khan, he came forward and he took this challenge. So she sent Afzal Khan, one of the most powerful and well experienced Adil Shah's Sardar there, or the general there in Adil Shah's court. He was one of the greatest general that. To him, Badi Sahiba, she sent against Shivaji Maharaj, and Afzal Khan, he came toward the Shivajis, or he came toward the Maharashtras to curb Shivaji Maharaj, or to be controlled Shivaji Maharaj. With this view, Afzal Khan, he came toward the southern India, or he came toward the Maharashtra. So today we will see up to here only. When we come tomorrow, then we will see the next one point. Okay, thank you very much.